He was.
Let's see. Basically, they explored more of the dungeon, and then I'll if you kind of zoom out, it kind of shows you what they've. Well, I mean, you can't even see it because for some reason the resolution's gone all fucking like wacky.
Yeah, it's just white for me.
Yeah, they explored. Maybe I deleted it.
You probably deleted it.
Yeah. I see it on my screen, but it's like super like blurry.
Who's the dead guy next to me?
Who's the
Storm Vermin.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
I
You
forgot.
should
You
be more
didn't take
concerned
his
with
shit,
the
right?
fucking huge piles of shit directly next to you.
Yeah. So they basically explored, because you guys were in like the barracks army or whatever. They explored more of like this level. They found their way into kind of like a housing kind of like area where they found what they believed to be a book with like most of the local plant life in it, but it's written in Dwarvish. And then they continued down their way here, and they found out that there's possibly two sides of two teams of Skaven basically duking it out below them in kind of like a cavern that was opened up. They got into a fight with a storm vermin, a couple of clan rats, and then also what looked to be like a leader that was able to cast some magic spells. They fucked them up, and then they dropped basically oil from one of the pipes in the room down below on the battlefield and basically just fucking killed all of them. And the ones that didn't die ran away. And they found a passageway that leads into like a great hall, which kind of looks like that the hall from the first Lord of the Rings movie when they're like running away and all the goblins are like chasing them on like the pillars and shit.
Fucking warrior.
Yeah. But unless I don't think I missed anything, right?
That covers it. Just about, yeah.
Oh, I learned what Death Blow actually is.
What is it?
Basically, you can overtake a space more or less. It doesn't involve death that much. Surprising.
I thought that was the thing we found out last time. That's why you stopped freaking the fuck out.
Yeah. That's what I was referencing, Travis. Yes, I figured out what that does.
Okay. Don't get sniffy with me, young boy.
What was that, Travis? I didn't quite catch that.
Boy.
I don't like to repeat myself twice for bitches. Sorry. Couple years next time.
I don't like to listen to stupid ass fucking.
Say it. No, finish it. Finish it. Call me a filthy fucking nigger, boy. Say it. Call me a little
It's at points like this I'm very glad my Twitch stream doesn't ever have anyone in it.
How do you forget it when we recorded?
Otherwise, I would have been banned a long fucking time ago.
Oh, God.
Damn, dude, did this shit like delete my notes that I fucking wrote down? Too?
It did. Just to fuck with you.
Everyone else can see the map background, right? And that's just a white space.
I see.
I'm seeing a white
the
space.
void.
Yes. Okay, so I will see the white. Thank God.
Well, I left my PC in the hands of my GM, and apparently one of our tanks just got fucking gibbed. So we're in a bad way.
What the fuck?
Your other
I think it
game.
just got down. Yeah, for the other one I was just in. They got down because of sneak attack.
Good for them.
He thought it would be a good idea to go charging in there.
Should
But hey.
know the alert feed.
That's none of my business.
What the fuck are you fighting?
We got ambushed by assassins that actually drugged us. Well, not me. It drugged the actual party that was there for the first session, because this was my first session with these guys. So it hit them specifically because they came back with a vengeance. And those guys are getting fucked up.
There's no way that it deleted my shit.
Matt, what's happening?
It sounds like it deleted his notes.
Because I like wrote these notes for last week, like a week in advance, so I wouldn't have to worry about it. And then I just checked. And they're not there.
Where did you save them in?
In Roll20. No.
Did you put it in the macro box?
I put it in. I'm dumb. I thought I put it in Roll20, but it's actually in my Google document.
Okay. I was about to say.
It was just that long ago that I was just like.
It's like, oh.
But I have had that happen to me where like my notes just like disappear and it's just like.
Oh yeah, it'll happen. It pissed me off when I was making the whole character. Just write down everything. It's like poof, gone, nigga.
Just like your dad.
This is
Yeah,
your prediction
like my
for the
dad.
future.
Is someone? What is someone? What is it?
Was what?
It's obviously Ian.
What? What am I doing?
Dude, it's your fucking color, you get.
Ian!
I know. What's wrong, Travis? It's
My
just lines.
laptop.
Mm-hmm.
Does this cause problems for you, Travis?
I don't know, Ian. Take a wild guess.
Who is it that's alive still? It's
Well,
Fucking Wilbur Hess.
Wilbur,
He's
there
still
we go.
up.
yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Just
Hey, that
crash
was fucking job. Oh shit! What was that, Travis?
Just crash my shit. I told you stop doing it. I'm not joking. My computer cannot handle it.
It's a beautiful thing. I draw a pentagram over his character, he just fucking instant crashes.
Fucker.
I've
okay.
noticed.
So yeah, I believe you guys were what? You guys were
Okay.
advanced down the hallway.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Give me a second, please.
Oh, it's not like on. I don't have like a map for this area.
It's
Okay.
theater of the mind, as the cool kids say.
So yeah, the Skaven have been defeated, and the battle below has dispersed. You kind of look over towards where the dwarf was. He was in the hallway, or he like made his way into here. But as you guys were kind of like conversating, you kind of notice that he's like going in and out of consciousness. And there's as he's like laying there, there's Skaven guts that have been flung next to where he's kind of sleeping. The party itself is probably getting towards the fatigue stage. I think this is like the second battle that you guys have fought today. You guys have fought like 3 times.
Yeah.
And
Because we
I think-
fought at the gate, and then they surprised attacked us, and then we fought in the room.
so what do you guys do?
Kind of check out the hall and see what we're working with here, and probably see if there's anywhere we could sit down for a defensible spot to try and camp out for a brief period.
Yeah, so you go into like the hall, and basically you can't really see much. You see like a couple pillars in front of you, but it just kind of seems like it opens into like a dark open like space. And then past like with your night vision, Nylaphy, you can tell that even like 40 yards to your north, west, and east, it's more of just like pillars lined up into like an open room.
All I see is a big open space, Hartwin. Not very defensible.
The door kind of like sits up and he says, "The throne room is that way." But he doesn't give you like a direction. He just says that and then like passes back up. Yeah.
Well, I guess we head that away.
Should be defensible at least a little bit if it's the throne room.
Possibly. Though, say there's a leader for the Skaven, right? I imagine they set up shot in the throne room, right? So we might have another fight in our hands.
You think there's a leader with all that chaos happening below?
Wrong, boy, right?
I think it's either civil war or just beastmen being beastmen. Either way. If we can find it and have somewhere to at least rest for a moment, it'd be better than being stuck here in filth.
Yeah. Let's try to find the throne room. Any objections, Rika, Lot, S?
Nope.
What? No, shit.
That's right, Lot. That's right.
Lot, how many times do I have to tell you? It's hard to understand you to the broken jaw, right?
I warned you. You can't mimic drunks. It's tough.
God, you're like the special ed kid in the group.
It's just his mic. That's like the only like.
It's so bad, but it's good. What? Let's go.
Okay, so where do you guys
So
I don't know. What directions can I go, man? I can't envision it until you tell me.
Well, it's a big open room with a bunch of
Yeah.
pillars and it's dark as shit. I imagine we should probably hug a wall, right?
yeah, you can go there either, you know.
I'm out of torch.
West, east, north. Your common directions.
West, east, north.
What about north, northwest?
What about south? South ain't an option?
South is where we came from, you fucking...
Exactly.
idiot.
South's always an option. Anyway, let's go north.
onward north. Keeping that lantern going.
Say anything I learned from Winnie the Pooh, it's always go north.
Okay. So yeah, you start going through the this basically kind of like a grand hall. Even as you guys kind of continue to move forward, most of it is unseen due to the darkness. Large pillars have been erected to support this hall, all having different dwarven designs. Most seem to be warriors of some kind, which seems like a common theme in this like dwarf fort. Anything valuable that's been on these pillars has been stripped off, and a lot of it, like all the other like statues and whatnot, have somehow been either defecated on, pissed on, pieces of it broken away. Skitters and squeaks can be heard as you venture down the hall. Sometimes catching a small glimpse of Skaven tail or paw before it's retreating back into its hole into the shadows. And Wilberg will be in the back, and he'll kind of say, "Don't have a good feeling about this.
none of us do, but this is not the real... Well, going back is not really an option at this point.
I'm sure I could even find my way back in this God's forsaken darkness.
He'll kind of like put his hand on Lout's shoulder. He says, and then he'll kind of like whisper over to Rika, like talking to both of you. He's like, stay close, friends. I don't want them to snag you as, I don't want them to, like, basically get you under their noses, basically.
He's just trying to fuck with them.
He said, "Fuck with them."
He's just trying to fuck with them.
No, I mean he sounds like he's generally concerned.
Oh, you're showing compassion to your teammates. You're gonna die at this.
Rika just nods, stares out in the darkness.
Yeah, and he'll kind of
She's
like.
spooked.
Yeah, he'll kind of like. He kind of like has that like, I mean, that kind of like tone of voice where he's obviously like spooked as well, and just kind of like very like on edge, and then just kind of like takes a couple steps back behind you guys, to kind of guard the rear.
And he's never.
Right. And then you hear, "Ah, it got me."
Oh! Bobby!
Hold the door!
Propel!
Hold the door!
Did you guys say anything to each other while you're going down this hall?
Frederick's mainly trying to keep silent so he can hear if there's anything that is trying to sneak up on them besides their own footsteps.
Yeah, now if he's in alert mode with their sword and swing ready.
Oh yeah, sword. I wonder if you know how to use it.
Frederick,
Huh?
if I die down here, take my armor.
You can keep that sentiment to yourself. We're not dying down here.
Yeah, nobody's dying as long as I'm still here.
2 people have already died, Rika.
Well, okay, I'm trying my best. I'm gonna make sure nobody else dies, okay?
Not her fault.
Rika, we have those words that are very, very common in the God. It's cult famous last words. Please don't say those.
Oh, okay. I'm just
Yes,
gonna
okay.
keep quiet and keep a lookout.
That might be for the best.
So when you a couple like seconds after this kind of like conversation ends, I try to look up drum noises on the jukebox, but I guess that's not like a thing anymore.
Sadly not.
No, it's not. You'd have to do your own thing.
Yeah. They just have like all these weird different like actual like songs now. They don't have any like
Free songs.
they don't have any like noises or anything.
That's why I sent you the music link, because it's just like, have to upload your own shit now.
But you start to hear kind of like you hear very kind of like loud, deep, kind of like drum, just like it kind of like echoes throughout.
Exactly like this over there.
Yeah, like that. But like not as like two rhythm, more like sporadic, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the percussion division of the special needs band, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, Tim, you don't play it with your head, with your hands. That's
Yeah, you hear that from the west. And it sounds like it gets louder and louder, and like more drums start to kind of like follow after it.
Alright, we should keep moving a little bit faster.
Pick up the pace.
We should to the east to a bit, maybe. Just between us and that.
Not too much. If they are at Civil War, the other one's probably on the opposite side.
True.
Yeah, like as you guys start to kind of, I'm guessing like move at a faster pace. You start to hear like screeching and like just like the Skaven noises that you've been hearing throughout your journeys through this place. Now on both sides, kind of echoing throughout the hall, and now you hear them beneath you. You can't even see the ceiling, so you don't hear them above you. But it's just like it sounds like there is like a shit ton of them.
I do believe they're gonna have a civil war right here.
Go, 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 go!
Yep, now it's good old Helm's Deep time. What?
Yeah, so you guys, Wilberg will kind of like start running behind Rika and Lance, like, with haste, friends!
Don't fucking tell me twice!
And then you just see like Wilberg is like basically dragging the dwarf. He's like, "Whoa, fuck the drums!"
That man thought he was gonna die down here.
Talk about dead weight, am I right, Hartwin?
Fortunately, I have to agree right now.
Ha!
Conserve your breaths for running.
And as you guys continue to, oops, what did I do?
Something.
Okay, so as you guys start to kind of run forward, there's still no like walls or like doors in sight. It's just more pillars. And off to the east, you hear something break through a wall.
Oh god.
And you hear like the cobblestone kind of hit the wall, and then you hear squeals and squeaks, and you hear bones breaking and like flesh being torn and ripped. And
they got a tank.
It's an ogre.
Neither of you make a perception check.
Oh fuck! Oh, I like that you rolled a 1.
You're the only one that can see. Oh no!
Damn.
I mean,
Yeah, I'll fucking spend this stupid fucking fortune point to get a +1 and make it a pass or whatever. God fucking damn it.
Okay. So as you look to I said the east, right? The east.
Yeah.
You see a body flying at you. Make a dodge check.
oh what?
A Skaven body flying, like it's being like it's not like he's like diving towards you. He's like half of his body's missing, and he's like flailing in the air.
Oh,
Nigga, I was kidding about the fucking the tank. It's like a lobbing whole bodies and shit.
So yeah, you guys see, because I mean, I guess you guys don't see. She's the only one that would probably sees this.
Yeah, we see it probably for like an instant.
Yeah, you probably see it like just like for an instant, but you notice like this fucking this body flying at you, and you just have like the slightest second to move out of the way, and you do, and everyone you just see the body hit the floor next to you as you guys, some of you might have to like hobble over it, but you just hear like the basically like the fucking slab of meat just hitting like cobblestone, and you just hear like a rage-induced roar coming from the east with more, just carnage.
Oh yeah, that's right over.
That was kind of rude.
Holy shit!
You see Wilbur. He's starting to kind of fall behind with the dwarf, trying to basically like pull him with you. He's like, I need some assistance.
If there's anything I hate more than a dirty rat, it's a flying one.
I'm gonna drop back and assist.
I guess Harwood would probably beat you to it, but either way.
Maybe. Probably.
No, fuck it. We're just gonna 3-man this and just carry him
Yeah.
the whole fucking way.
Just fireman carry.
Grab a
Let's
leg.
go.
Grab a leg.
Dude,
Go!
the chair one where it's basically it looks like they're sitting on a chair.
Pretty fucking
Yeah.
much. This is what it is.
And you guys hear the sounds of arrows leaving bows, and the whistles flying over your head and striking into basically like Skaven on the other side to your east, not that far from you. Now, if you now see at the edge of your view from the east a horde of Skaven now charging not directly at you, but just basically westward.
Is there a route to take that gets us, like, has us basically dodged or charge? That makes sense.
Maybe like north, west.
Yeah, we have to run in like a diagonal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, there's a horde of Skaven sort of east. I can see him. We should start moving this way instead.
Alright.
I like the way. You're the one that can see.
Lead the way.
Why do you sound so calm?
Save, Wilbur's like, save your breath, let's go!
Just hold up my shield. Just like fucking guard myself as I go.
So yeah, as soon as you lift up your arrow strikes it.
Oh shit!
Fucking move!
And now it sounds like the like this large creature on the eastern side is now kind of moving like this direction.
Oh,
Away from you guys.
And we're going like
my
that
God.
way more
Yeah,
or
you
less.
guys are going like that way, but like if you guys want to have moved, you guys
Yeah.
came into contact with it.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
good. Good.
Big ones.
And then as you guys and you can still hear the drums on the west side, and you can now hear Skaven on that side as well. And as you guys are running northwest, you notice that there is a pillar, and like kind of like near the edge of the pillar, there's like a slight hole, and you see Skaven jumping out of it, but not heading this way, heading west.
Go over there, Skaven are coming out. And I'll try to, like, I guess go more that way then, assuming the charge is like, kind of like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Basically,
Yeah,
just
makes
avoiding them. Avoiding
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the word.
So yeah, you guys keep moving, and it sounds like in the distance a pillar has been broken. And you kind of hear some cobblestone from the ceiling fall down, strike kind of toward in that area as well.
Oh, please.
And then you hear that cobblestone being right after.
Wait, what? It falls we hear being thrown?
Yeah, so it falls, it hits the ground, and then you hear it being thrown right after.
That's fucking horrifying.
Ow, yo. This is the scariest shit for our guy.
Worse than a fucking haunted house.
See, for us, it's less scary because we can't see it.
Oh,
But
no,
now,
it's more
if you've
scary
seen the
because
whole
we-
deal.
That is infinitely more terrifying.
It's so much more terrifying to just be running through the dark carrying someone and suddenly an arrow appears in your fucking shield.
Like, pink. Then you just hear, like, rubble falls, like, whoop. And it just go right above your head. Like, oh my god.
So
The elf is just calmly. There's a bunch of them over there. We should probably go this way.
you guys now hear from the west, and it's more of like an echo. You hear energy charging.
What the winds of magic look like, Matt?
They're not going off right now.
Okay. Oh.
It's a charging.
Does
And,
anyone else feel like
Soon after that, yeah, it's like crackling noise, like a very loud crackling. After that, like basically the whole like Great Hall kind of just flashes. You guys ever see like a flare go off? Like, you know how they shoot it up and then it kind of like lights up. It's kind of like that, but it's just like a giant. Like, you guys look behind you, it's like a giant fucking green ball of energy just being lobbed over like this hall. And it illuminates
like thousands of fucking rats,
Yeah.
right?
So it illuminates this whole entire area. You have basically, you guys are kind of like at the end, so you don't like, there are not as many near you, but basically just like a formation on both sides of just fucking rats, like shooting arrows and like getting ready to charge at each other. And there's kind of like a small skirmish that's going on with basically a out of character rat ogre. So if you guys know what that looks like, it's like a giant rat that looks like the Hulk, and he's just fucking throwing people and like breaking them in half and using other Skaven as like a sword, basically.
Jesus Christ.
While
yeah,
the
what do you-
lights up,
and
can I
then-
try to spot like an exit or some shit?
Yeah, and so you see what looks to be might have been an exit at one point to the west, but it has been collapsed. To the north, there are basically two huge double doors that span all the way to the ceiling.
Man, if I get out of here, they doubling my pay.
As that, and then like you see the basically the lava energy strike the center of this formation and basically just vaporize like a shit ton of rats.
Yeah, that's warp fire right there.
And then like the kind of lighting goes back to be.
I think that's warp lightning. Fucking run!
Yeah, it looked like they had like a little like order basically, and they were shooting.
Tell me twice.
Kind of like what that I
Man,
posted in that the chat not that long ago.
Mm-hmm. So now they're fucking organized rats. I liked them better when they were dumb and swinging at me.
Have a few smart people, a lot of rabble. Might get something good, right?
There's nothing good down here.
Fair enough, yeah. By the way, we're getting closer to the door. Oh yeah, that fucking thing.
Is it open?
So yeah, you finally, it comes in Nylafi's view, and you know there's still the battle going on. And in front of this door there is a large collection of bones, accompanied by unsalvaged broken gear. It looks like it's been left for years, unavailable to even the Skaven dwelling here. Towering over this collection of bones and rubbish, a large door standing at about 20 feet. Dwarven mechanisms connected on both sides of the door. Above the two doors are the words King's Cause. Chipped about, but still legible. The two doors are slightly open.
Alright, we going through, everyone?
Damn right.
Take the dwarf in first.
Fucking chair charge him all the way through.
So he's just like he's kind of like it's like he's like kind of bumpy for him, and like as he's like oh, and like farting.
Fucking bear parts are the worst, you little bastard.
And then
being disgusting. Who saw that coming?
and then as you and Rika kind of, because Wilberg is helping you guys carry the door, but as you guys pass through the door, he'll kind of detach from you and then get in front of the door and kind of like cover the entrance as you guys are everyone else is running in. But yeah, if everyone runs in,
Yep.
he starts to try to pull the door, but it is way too heavy for him. And then on this side, you see a bunch of mechanisms as well for the door.
Dwarf, how we close this?
Turn!
Quickly look
I gotta
for
go
a
turn
wheel.
some shit.
Yeah, look for a wheel.
No.
Something. Draw up at your gate.
Should I roll perception or something? Should look for the fucking wheel.
He said turn. Yeah.
Or the...
Uh,
yeah, what would it be to check out the mechanisms, basically, and figure out what the hell it does? Intelligence?
sure.
Engineering.
Yeah. Well, I
Okay,
mean, I
roll
wouldn't say it's like that advanced.
Okay. I'll try intelligence. Well, we all should.
Damn it.
Yes.
Nope. Oh, he knows.
God damn.
This man wants to live.
What about you, Lau?
My dude.
What?
Roll intelligence.
I'll be right back.
Also, that's the wrong skill, Travis, but
Oh,
I think
initiative.
it's still a failure.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, it'll still be a failure. I keep looking at I and I was like, that means int.
So yeah, I guess well, Danny just left, but
I'm back.
oh. So yeah. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Well, so you have Lout, Nylafi.
Wait, you said that it was advanced, right?
No, not important.
Okay.
And Frederick are kind of like looking at the door, you know, like kind of like probably super confused with the amount of failures you guys had, I guess, on how to kind of close this door. And then Rika, you like see a kind of what looks to be kind of like a off to the left, a mechanism that has several different gears and like chains and a wheel. And it kind of strikes like a light bulb in your head, but before you're even able to kind of, you know, get your feet moving to that area, you already see Heartwind like running over there. But it does look like when he gets over there, he does need assistance to kind of turn the wheel, or like the mechanism.
I guess we missed it.
I go assist.
Okay, yeah. So you have Harwin and Rika like using the mechanism, and you're able to kind of seal the door shut. And then it kind of just, you know, besides the lantern, that's also the only light in this room. So, and when the door shuts, it kind of just kicks up a bunch of like dust that's been sitting for years, and probably causes a couple of coughing fits.
Alright, I want to bet if there's something else trapped here with us.
I fucking hope not, but let's look around. Just start combing the fucking room real quick.
All right, so yeah, when you with what you guys can see, this is kind of like it kind of looks like a chamber with a walkway lined up the middle by rails that continue for about 30 yards. Along both sides are seats, or what remain of bolted down stone benches. In the center of the room, the pathway leads up a flight of stairs to a rounded platform evaluated above the rest of the room, but still very visible by the doorway. There's nothing in the center of the platform that you can see from where you are. Behind the door, it kind of, if you kind of get the sense that it kind of looks like there's like a door behind the platform as well.
You all see the platform, right? Looks like there's a door over there too. Should probably check it out.
Yes. Clear out the area first.
So it's like,
Try to hurt.
it's like something to like this measure, and then there's like stairs leading up to this this platform, and then there looks like there's a there's like a wall behind the platform, and then like a door right here. It definitely looks like some sort of like film room, I guess. But everything in here has obviously been like ransacked. And it looks like even when you approach the platform, there's once two chairs that were kind of bolted down, but they were removed, and the only thing remaining are the legs.
It was a small room.
Yeah.
And as you approach the kind of like you look at the door, there's a huge skull bones facing.
That doesn't seem very dwarvish.
Indeed. Watch my back. Go to open up the door.
So as you say that, you hear kind of like a ruffle coming from within the room, and it's just like a bunch of clattering sounds.
Just draw my sword. Keep guard up. Slowly look around.
Frederick, over here.
I'm coming. Okay. What'd you find?
Something's in there.
Something.
Not sure what yet.
What does it sound like?
Something shuffling around. Definitely alive. Come on.
And then when you hear kind of like moves, it sounds like it's just like totally destroying like the room. Like it just like shifts its weight. You just hear a bunch of clatter.
Like a beefy boy.
Yeah, like way bigger. Like when it like moves, you can hear the ground kind of like. It
Let's
sounds like
hope
the
it's not
ground is kind of moving.
the resident that has most of the dwarves in Skaven are feared.
I think we should stay away from this door for a while.
I think we should even
Unless-
barricade the damn thing.
If we
That
try
makes
to barricade
sense.
it, we'll alert it.
Yeah, let's just give it a wide
Slow
berth, I
defeat.
guess.
Slowly shuffle back toward the double doors that seemed a lot sturdier.
Whatever's in that room, yeah, you got it, big fella. That's all yours now.
And then as you guys kind of like step away from the door, you just hear kind of like you guys are kind of like looking at the door. You kind of just hear like a very like deep inhale and outhale, and then just like you just dust of smoke, or not smoke, but like a puff of dust just kind of kind of like shoots out underneath the door, and then you just kind of hear like something falling asleep. It's kind of like very low and rumbling.
Yeah, I'm not going near that.
I said we wait it out.
And then like on the opposite side, you can just hear fucking carnage going on. Fucking
Shit, but if that thing's destroying exactly what we need.
Well, we needed a respite. Looks like this might be our only chance. Looks like this is the only room also that's not covered in piss and filled with shit.
well, I mean, there's a like as you kind of look on the ground. I mean, it's not full of like. I mean, there's like a couple. It's not like filled at heaps. I mean, there's droppings and stuff, and there's like litters of like bones and just garbage everywhere. But it's not as bad as most of the places you've seen.
It's a lot more tolerable.
Yeah, Harwin, warn them about the door, I guess. It's probably important. Because I feel like if I tell the dwarf, he's going to open it immediately, right?
I'll immediately go over on that notion. Master Dwarf, please stay here for the time being. I think it's the woman is right on the other side of the door.
That's buried that deep into my fort.
Apparently so.
And then he'll just fall, like go unconscious.
Turn around and give Nyla a feel like thumbs up.
It was like he kind of like stood up and like as he like says that with like the last like word he pronounces, like there's just like a giant vein sticking out of his forehead. It almost looks like it fucking like popped, but then he just kind of fell asleep.
Attaboy. Alright. I'll keep first watch.
And I'll just pick a corner and just start tending to my weapons because at this point they need it.
Everyone make me a perception check.
Alright, here we go, boys.
I ain't gonna see shit.
Gold!
Ooh.
Delicious gold!
Wow.
Oh shit.
I was right.
Well, fuck.
Oh, Rika sees it.
Okay.
Had the 10.
So yeah, while everyone is kind of while everyone is kind of like tending to their business, Rika, you notice something kind of looking a little like peculiar under like a bunch of rubble and trash near like the left side where all the like benches are.
Something peculiar? Is it like...
Yeah, it's like a binding of like a book that looks pretty intact, or like a journal. That's kind of like buried beneath like this trash.
That could be useful. I'm gonna go over and pick it up.
Okay. Yeah, the book has like when you pick it up, has just like a bunch of dust and several tears and bite marks on it. It's a simple journal with a leather latch running across the middle to keep it closed.
Is it like locked up or just closed?
Yeah, it's just closed. It's just like just closed and make sure it doesn't like open, but it's not locked.
Okay. I'm gonna walk back to the group and open it up. see what's in there.
Rico,
Yes.
you're just gonna read it right now.
I mean, we're waiting.
Never mind. Never mind. You weren't there for that.
What?
Carry on. On board.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, also, if anybody needs any medical attention, like, I'm here. Just let me know.
Please.
Be happy to help.
I could definitely use a touch up.
Yeah, I can't get healed again, sadly, because I have to be after combat.
Heartwin.
Or I'd say, like, like once they. I mean, I don't really like how they do the healing. It's kind of weird. But I'll say, like, tomorrow you'll be able to heal.
Alright.
Be healed by him.
Oh, shit. Well,
No. Well.
plus my intelligence bonus, right?
I mean, I don't know.
Does that be-
No, if it's like a failure, then you don't.
You fail.
You don't get anything.
Fail is a fail.
Well, I couldn't really do much for you here, but the bleeding stopped, and I got most of the shit out of your wounds.
That's all.
We'll
that
keep an
matters.
eye on that for a couple of days. Hopefully it doesn't get infected.
Hopefully not. Thank you.
I do what I can.
It's quite a lot, especially down here in the darkness.
Oh, yeah, you're usually getting hit a lot here. You can have this. If you ever get stabbed or, smacked in the face with a mace or whatever, drink this, and I give you a healing draught.
Oh,
Raft.
thank you.
Drought.
Dropped. Thank you very much.
Does Harden wish it was an ale?
Definitely not. Need to be sharp. Drinking has been done 10 times over by the dwarf for everyone here right now.
Exactly. You don't need to be drunk.
Cool. So unless anybody else needs healing, I'm gonna read that book.
I'll attempt to.
Okay. So yeah, you open the book. The first page is dated the year 2495, which is 5 years ago, and it's at the beginning of the year. And it's in Reichsburg. Underneath the name, or underneath the date, it says belonging to Bernard Halberstam. Just lost my spot. And the title seems to make out My Travels to the Unknown World. And then really anything after that legible due to fading and damage to the journal.
That's it? Just travels to the unknown world?
Correct.
I ain't trying to sneak a peek. Not with you.
What was that, Travis?
You know, here being a creeper.
So Nylafi, make me an int test. +20.
Just intuition? Plus 20?
Sorry,
Or
intelligence.
intelligence, gotcha.
Yeah.
It took me a hard sec. Why the fuck is it intelligence intuition? They both start with INT. God damn it.
Because life. Yeah.
Because int, boy, int.
Oof. I
Right.
almost want to take your corruption for this.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Do
yeah,
it.
I'm
Be
good.
like me.
Bro, I already have 4. I think we're tied right now.
Please, you don't even touch me.
You're not tied with Josh. You're nowhere near Josh.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that out, I guess. Sniff.
Alright, actually, I feel like not.
Huh?
Anyways, so
Wait, was that your intelligence plus 20?
Yeah.
you guys probably don't remember, but like out of character. But I think neither of you would probably.
Oh shit, you
Remember.
mean... Hang on. No, ignore me. But
Well,
go
what do you
ahead.
think? What do you think it is?
Because I remember I was mentioning earlier. Oh shit, I just looked over my notes. Yeah, no. It's the fucking dude that we got in the first ruin.
Oh, you mean the friends?
Yeah.
The elves? Okay.
Yeah, Bernard Halberstam. Spelled exactly like that.
So this is the guy that you guys went to the tomb to look for any clues about like a key, or to find like the key, and it was last person to see the key was him. It was supposed to be buried at his tomb, but he went there. There's no body, and they've kind of all the scholars that have been under the year following have been kind of following his roughly patched like notes and just like history books on the quest. Obviously, you know, they're looking for like basically treasure or like artifacts of some sort. And the
I was getting some
year,
fucking deja vu for that. Wasn't sure why, but go ahead.
let me pull it up. I don't know why I didn't do this calculation before. Okay. Oh yeah. So, from like the little information that you know about Halberstam is that by the date of this book would make him 100 years old.
100 and how much?
80,
Huh.
which is very uncommon, like not common at all.
Yeah.
For a human.
That's about a century too much. Hey, Rika.
Yes?
I was like directly over your shoulder.
Oh, sorry. Hey, Rika. Ha! Yes?
Give me the book, please.
You fucking
Oh.
bully.
Okay.
I'll
Here.
like, give you your lunch money, Nick.
Thanks. I'll take it. I thought you were gonna say no or something.
I mean, I thought about it, but that's mostly just because you were being creepy.
Now if he just walks away with the book.
Okay, fine. Weirdo.
What was that, Rika?
You're weird.
He's not wrong.
Not if he continues walking.
God.
Yeah, gonna hold on to the book and probably read through it in my free time.
Well, it's like there's nothing else to read. Like everything else is
Blank?
either like torn to bits to where it's unreadable, or just faded.
He looks through the book
She
and
gave you a
seems
broken
very
book.
disappointed suddenly.
I mean, you want the book. You didn't ask the condition.
Luffy quietly puts the book in her backpack.
Just fucking jack the book that someone found. Sounds like this is a reoccurring instance with you.
You're giving a book.
Jacking people's books.
And then you get mad with the books and fucking shit conditions like, why the book shit? Like, I don't know. You took it from me.
So while that's going on, what is everyone else?
Literally just sharpening my weapons again with a rock.
Yeah, didn't someone's weapon break?
Not mine. That was Hartwin.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Mon?
Money?
Monte Cristo.
Yo, Mana.
Mom.
Here you go.
He's topping.
Alright, yeah, Wilberg will kind of set up next to you, Lout. Basically kind of use you throughout as you guys are awake as his therapist for the fucked up shit he's seen today.
You go to Lout for therapy. That's like going to the friend who's literally, after you tell him you have depression, he's gonna tell you to go shoot yourself.
Lout's not an asshole. He's like a nice person.
He don't want to fucking fight kids. It was his fault.
I mean, that's after they, like, basically literally killed him, and the only reason he's alive, the gods are watching over him. I like that. I've seen some shit too. I'm wondering where my life went. Living out in the hedges and
noble.
yeah, you're a noble. Went to the forest, started following this gang, and now you're in a full
And
fucking
since you
schism.
broke your fucking jaw.
Yeah.
It's like all my life can be literally summed up into one word: Hercules.
For Fubar. So it was.
Do we all hear Hess whinging and shit?
Huh?
Do we all hear Hess, in his therapy thing? Or is it just him whispering quietly to Law in the corner?
I mean, he's probably not like broadcasting it. Like, I mean, he's trying to like. I mean, everyone somewhat quiet with what's on the other side of the door, so he's probably like talking
like a hush kind of talk, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, there's still like a battle going on, like in the
Yeah.
as well.
That's gonna be our lullaby for the night.
Yeah, war. That's typically our lullaby.
Pretty much.
Hey,
It'll be my lullaby when I go back to the army.
Do you regret being a soldier sometimes? How are
No.
you feeling?
I'm doing the job that I only knew how to do. I'm good at with a sword. I'm a shit smith. I had to feed both me and my father somehow.
You're just gonna bury the rest of your emotions?
You saw my emotions come up on that beach. I don't like to do it often.
Fair, I guess. Whatever. Look, if something is bothering you, Frederick, you can always talk to Hartwin about it.
I do. Thank you, Nylafi, for caring in your special way.
Man, don't get ahead of yourself.
I never do. Couldn't watch my back otherwise. And that sums up the Nylafi and Frederick relationship.
What is
Sure.
what is
Short
Hartman?
phrases.
Quite literally just.
Harwood's gone. He's done.
Look out.
I've been beat.
He's
to
had
shit.
enough.
I'm bloody. I've dealt with chaos, and
Look out, I just want a nap.
I'm so,
Oh, that-
so fucking tired.
I just want to sleep.
Okay. Yeah. So, everyone remove a ration from your inventory.
Oh shit! Here we go, boys. We're gonna have to start eating further soon.
You know, and Wilberg will break bread with Lout and asks like Rika if she wants to join them, and you know, if you do join them, it's just kind of like small talk and whatnot. Thing too
Yeah.
crazy.
She'll
He invites them. Don't invite me.
huddling
Yeah.
around the lantern.
Well, I mean, you're off in like a corner, fucking.
Yeah, sharpening my weapon. That's what I do.
And they're not inviting now.
Well, actually, that now that you know, you guys both soldiers. So I mean, yeah, he'd invite Travis, your character, over as well.
Well, fuck you, Matt.
But not, I
I'm
mean,
gonna participate anyway.
I mean, you are the elf. It's like you can't please them all, man.
He's got a fucking no elves allowed sign set up and shit. Fuck.
Yeah, he's been listening to the door propaganda.
yeah, the dwarf is fucking snoring, dude, like loud.
Oh fuck! Someone plug up his mouth. Niggas gonna get us killed.
It's like, oh, fucking get that elf.
Get you first, bitch.
Elves fucking scar the world.
God damn it.
Oberg will look at look at the other who is it? Other two that are with him. Say, do you ever think the elves and the dwarves will ever get along again?
Do I hear that? Out of curiosity.
No.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Yes.
I'd say your elven senses, I guess, would help you hear that.
Elvin senses.
Oh, if he immediately starts walking over the house.
I don't even know why they don't like each other. I'm a little confused, honestly.
Yeah, let's.
What the fuck did you just say, Hess?
No, I'm
Kinda like-
being nice.
He'll kind of like look up at you. It's like, what?
What did you say? I heard elves and dwarves, Hess.
Yeah. It's said. When will you do? I asked them. Do you guys what?
Look, here's how my people deal with the dwarves, right? One day, some stupid fucking stumpy ass sack of shit comes and chops one of our trees down in Athelorn, right? We kill him. Then his half brother shows up saying, "Oh, I have a grudge I need to fulfill." Then we kill him, right? Then more show up and more, and it just doesn't fucking stop with these dwarves. And they're stupid fucking grudges, I swear.
You hear the door.
Fuck elves.
The short answer of it is not for quite some time, Hess.
Yeah, because the pig-headed fucking dwarves don't let their shit go.
I think that you are very looking much like a teapot right now.
Well, we'll kind of like, as you guys are like talking, I'll like continue after this part, but he kind of like takes like his like water skin and like his rations, and I'm guessing you guys are kind of like a side conversation as it's going on. He looks at Rika and Hartman and says, well, I will take the first shift and mosey my way out of this conversation. And he kind of like leaves.
Also, hey Lot, you should not walk into the fucking slumps. Look where that got you, a broken jaw for your effort. Whatever.
I'm afraid you're attacking your allies.
So as you say that, you just hear like a big ass explosion in the Grand Hall.
Oh, jeez.
That's precisely why we should learn to forget past hatreds right now. If we want to live through this, we work together.
Frederick, do you think you're insightful? Honest question.
No. I just like staying alive.
Maybe you should
I'm
stop with
pretty
those fucking
stupid.
opinions of yours.
I'll keep on saying them until I'm dead. Sorry to disappoint you.
It won't take that long. Their lifespan may fly.
Probably not. I am a soldier. We don't live that long.
Yeah, I don't have a follow-up to that one. Good job.
Thank you.
Whatever.
You ran into a fatalistic wall. There's nothing that you can say to insult this. I'm
So I'm
gonna
guessing,
die, and I know it.
I'm guessing eventually, you know, everyone will fall asleep taking, you know, relative shifts.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'll say, We'll go 1, 2, it's not gonna happen here. 3, 4.
A lot.
Oh no, they were the first shift. Stepping
Okay.
doing that, so it goes 1, 2, 3. Okay, so Heartwind.
Oh
Shit.
Oh, actually, I have to go back because this I need it with yours as well. So as this is probably during the time Andrew or Lount and Wilbur are on watch together, and you start to kind of have these weird, kind of like vivid dreams, and you kind of start to see like the face of that weird rat caster that you you know, you guys
of us or just one of us?
Just Heartwind.
Okay.
And then you see like these two giant horns that are surrounded by green fire, and then right after that you wake up in sweats.
Just look around and see who's awake at this point.
Yeah, you just see Andrew and Wilbur standing like near the gate, probably like talking or something. And by this time the battle has like calmed down, you know.
I think I would just get up and stretch my legs a little, kind of calm down, try and get a little bit of sweat off me. And go over the two. So when did it quiet down?
Well, Monty's not here, so Wilbur will say, it's just recently actually. Last time I heard some weird noises on the other side of the wall. Took their leave sometime shortly after.
That's good, as long as none are coming near the door.
he says, well, I think it's about time me and Lot take our rest, as he turns to Lot.
That's 12 friends. I'll keep watch.
Okay, and then who would have last?
Me.
Okay, so this is about the time where almost, you're probably going to wake up the other people in your party, and you hear a loud, kind of like loud movement coming from the door from this room over here, and it's kind of, you hear like very heavy shifts of weight, and you even start to see the door start to kind of bend like outward this way. It kind of just sounds like rubble is just being like moved, like scooted aside.
Yeah, I don't have time to wake up each and every one of you individually. I'm gonna take my flail off my belt. I'm gonna smack the shit out of the ground.
And with that, and what is that's going on in the back, probably wakes up, everyone. And as you guys are kind of, waking up, you start to hear like something is like crawling upwards, like this way, like it's like climbing up something steep, and you just hear like its foot kind of kick away, and then just like rubble follow after, and then it's just kind of basically like climbing up like a at an incline, and then eventually the noise will stop, as you can no longer hear whatever was in there has moved upwards.
That's it.
We need to get into that room now.
Agreed. We need to act quickly.
Oh.
Well.
Oh, and the dwarf is like,
Oh, it's a nice day to take a piss.
and then he gets up and then just like pisses in a corner.
Ah, I'm sorry, my king, but this dwarf cannot hold it any longer. Blech.
Is he gonna hair the dog this shit or not?
He like, as he's pissing, he like throws up next to him.
Just
God.
puke all over his crotch.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I was gonna say like on the side, but you said that, and I have to go with it.
No. I'm so sorry.
Rinse out.
It's like, oh my cock.
Oh my god.
And he just turns around and look what I did.
Oh no! He's still pissing!
Please, not on the bedroll.
That's what? You have one, don't you?
I'm not worried about seeing
No.
it. I'm worried about you pissing on the bedroll. You haven't stopped. It's like a damn fountain.
Yeah, then he'll like,
Oh, yeah.
he'll like quickly turn away and finish his business.
Never stay
What?
next to that man and take a piss. You go,
Hey, Hex.
He'll look at you.
I'll like hunch over and whisper to him. Whenever you think why elves and dwarves can't get along, remember that.
Says it sounds like the dwarves know how to live. And then he says,
God damn right we do.
No.
as he like reaches into his bag and gets his flask.
And I'm gonna point at him to stop.
He'll kind of like make a face, like a SpongeBob meme where it's like mocking somebody. And he'll put it He'll put it back.
Oh, dear.
If you're bored, do us a favor and translate a letter.
This early in the morning? I guess.
Yeah.
It is morning, right? Who knows down here?
I miss Athelorn.
Alright, I'll just see this.
This is the one you found in the barracks room, right? Yeah. So he starts reading the letter. Basically, it's a nothing of really too importance, but it's basically just a payroll letter, and also gold. Some of the gold should have been used to kind of used for renovations of the barracks, and also buy more equipment for the dwarves that were stationed there. And it was dated around the same year as the journal. So 5 years ago.
Okay. Well, at least we finally got that. Super happy. What about the book for plants, actually?
We do have.
He's really gonna read that nerd shit? You kidding me?
He's the only one that can.
We could worry about
Shit.
that later. We have an opportunity that might seem like a chance to get out of here.
Indeed. Well, and at least to see what the hell that thing did to the room.
Beyond your guard, we're not sure how far it is from the very door. Go there.
We should probably go in individually to avoid, all getting roasted alive together.
Walk over and whip that thing open.
Okay, yeah, you open it up. You open it up, and it's basically fucking just rubble piled on rubble, and I guess collapsed earth or something, and it almost kind of looks like a nest. And it kind of looks like where there used to be walls. It's just basically, it looks like it used to be a room that was basically all the walls were kicked out by just this pure body mass that's been laying in the in this room. Now if you make me a, was it the beast check?
Lore beast.
Yeah.
Here we go. God damn it.
You want a corruption here? Danny Boone?
Oh, that reminds me. If we take obviously when we do get a long rest, we recover some wounds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
you can attempt an average plus 20 endurance test after a good sleep once a day.
Yeah.
You heal wounds equal to the SL plus your toughness bonus.
Let's give it a shot.
So plus 20 endurance.
Ba-doom! I'll take it.
Fuck it,
Wow.
I'll throw it down. Oh, it's endurance, right? I'm an idiot.
You know what? I think I should fortune that.
Why the fuck did I even roll, actually?
Project, you can just add a fortune to your thing.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Did you get hurt, Danny?
That one. Yeah, I got hurt.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he was in a fucking combat with a ratman. That's what happened to her dress.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it's broken now, right?
Yeah. The wardrobe failure.
Yes.
I just remember that. Remember we were just joking about covering your modesty?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright, well, while everyone's doing that, it basically looks like a very large creature has been sleeping here. And then upwards, it looks like basically a tunnel was digged downwards at an incline, and you see giant, basically like I guess you'd call them like footprints, but like out of character, like wyvern, like what fucking I guess wyvern footprints would look like.
Lizardy bird feet.
Yeah. And actually, when going up, you can see some light piercing through.
Oh,
Who wants some fresh air?
the light.
It's too steep to climb, I imagine, right?
I mean, you can attempt it. It's not going to be something that you'd be able to climb up, like, you know, within like 30 minutes. It's probably
Gotcha.
going to take
It's gonna
maybe
take a while.
like an hour or two.
Shall we?
No, it's no elevator, but hey, as long as it gets me out and up.
Well, if I knew this big bitch was sitting in here, I would have come a long time ago.
Well, once we gather our faculties and resupply, I'd be more than happy to come help a victim.
Maybe, but let's worry about getting out of here first.
Agreed.
Indeed.
I'll take
Oh.
point.
Start climbing. Oh,
Right, we've got rope, I think, right?
Of course we do.
no, that's cool. Yeah.
I always have rope. Fuck all you. I always plan ahead. Rope is life.
No, we also bought it as part of the expedition. No, we
Yeah, that's why I'm stuck. So I remember saying we got rope for the expedition, but what the fuck?
didn't. We got bandages. We got a flask of lamp oil. We got rations.
So-
And we got water skins.
You guys are probably about halfway up this this incline. Do you probably? I guess maybe you probably have about an hour left of climbing. And you start to hear the flapping of wings,
Oh,
Oh no.
and above you, you hear kind of like the creature that made this like burrow, I guess, kind of just land. Kind of like crash, not really crash through trees, but like cut through some branches. It kind of like shifting its weight, and you can kind of hear it like breathing heavily and kind of like smelling and snorting. And when you look up, you can even see its like head, its neck extend over the hole, and you see its kind of like face for a second, and it like very like suddenly kind of like glances down the hole, but doesn't really notice you, and just starts kind of looking upwards.
I just very calmly hold up my hand.
don't go.
Just very, very calmly. Just like back of my backpack, like unfurl the blanket. And just try to use that as like covering blend and just like put dirt over the top of it.
Okay, what is everyone else doing?
There's no like cover around, I imagine, right?
Make a plus 30 perception check.
That's why
We're trying to find cover.
that's why I'm half burying myself. Was just like, all right.
Yeah, let's try that.
Even if he steps on me briefly, I can possibly survive that.
Let's try to find a hiding place for Frederick. Oh, that's not good. Let me, no, there's, I don't think I should use my second fortune there.
What's it gonna be, Travis?
I'm gonna cake myself in as much dirt as possible and try to mask myself. And then stay still.
cocoon of safety.
Did everyone roll?
Nigga, for all you know,
Yeah,
that shit looks
Danny,
like a
Monty, you guys gonna
burrito.
try and find a hiding spot, or are you just gonna fucking attempt to burrow?
Oh no. We're in danger.
Alright, and then this is basically what you guys see.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hey, Monty, does it look like a rooster, do you think? Yeah,
This isn't the same creature.
I've been a
No,
wise
he's fucking-
ass.
He's being an asshole.
Yes. He's
Well,
being in.
Plus 0.
You know what? I'm gonna fortune that. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm also gonna fortune that.
Fuck that thing.
Rika, if you fortune, just add 1.
Oh, will that make it succeed?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll succeed.
Then I will do that.
Oh my god!
My last fortune.
You
Sorry, like-
No.
corruption. Corruption.
Corruption.
Corruption.
One of us.
Corruption.
One of us.
Corruption.
You even got Monty saying it.
Yeah! He did perfect too!
You
He was
motherfucker.
actually crystal clear for a moment.
You
Like, that was like the
motherfucker.
one time we've heard
Oh yeah,
corruption.
Discord shit itself on my laptop.
Travis, don't keep this roll. Don't keep it for your pride.
Corruption.
Roll the corruption, Travis.
Corruption.
You guys can lick my ass.
Don't be a
I'm spin-
bitch.
I'm spending my resilience.
Oh,
Wow,
good luck with that. Okay.
that's a waste.
Nigga, I have a wyvern look at me in the face. You tell me that's a waste?
It's either a fate point or a resilience, man. It's not a fortune, it's a fate. A fate.
I know. I said resilience.
You
I
take the
can't
corruption
spend
first, my dude. You can afford a corruption. Nah. Alright, you're spending your resilience. I can't stop you.
Okay, so you can't. You're not in here.
At the very least, also when spending resilience, if it tries to test against me, I will win. Full stop.
Monty, can you roll a perception for me?
This is also to cover my ass, man.
This will be for Wilbur.
Oh fuck yeah.
This is where we lose Hess, everyone.
No.
Oh, Hess is gonna bite the dust. Oh no.
Yes, no.
This is why we bring 4 soldiers.
They literally all bit my spear. No.
The last man with a spear. Quick, slap him on it. He's like a shish kebab, like a teriyaki beef stick.
It's not even that. He's like the fucking little
John
free
and
sample
Vince
she
Malfoy.
gets.
They're just fucking making find the front reference. Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
and then,
The dwarf.
Josh, I guess roll stealth with I guess plus 30 for being creative.
Ooh.
You got it, buddy.
I think everyone else is passed, right? With their perception, everyone else is able to. Everyone else that has passed their perception has found a piece of good cover to hide under, and then you can just see fucking Heartwind, like I guess
into the
Darwin
in
makes
the
his own
fucking-
cover.
in the fucking.
Can I
I'm just
fucking
saying.
Hess into my cover?
You said what?
Josh,
Can I pull Hess into my cover?
It's only big enough for one person, my dude.
Shit.
Josh, if that thing finds you, you'll look like a fucking tasty ass burrito. That's all I'm gonna say.
So in a last-ditched effort, Hess is gonna attempt to do what Heartwind's doing.
play that.
Yeah, so he will, off kind of like in a corner, he'll kind of
Oh.
hide and cover himself, and it starts
Certain rat shit.
and it starts to kind of like breathe heavily, and it's kind of like breath kind of follows down this burrow that he's made, and it kind of like uplifts your cover a little bit, Heartwind, but then falls back in place. And then for the others, it kind of like blows like your garments or your hair as well. And you hear it kind of like moving towards the tunnel itself, and step into the tunnel and kind of extend its head into the tunnel so it can kind of fit in and arch its back and kind of close in its wings to its side. And it starts to make its way down into like the decline, and you guys notice that Hess is very much visible, but he's trying to like cling on to something as much as possible. And it starts making its way down and and it kind of stops. It's kind of like now its head is kind of hovering over the party, and its like neck right here is like probably directly above Heartwind, and like Hess is probably in front of him as well. And he starts to kind of like smell like deeply, and like rub its head against like the rocks and stuff, and like rocks start to kind of fall from like the tunnel that he's made, and you hear him kind of like whimpering. Not the wyvern, but Hess. And like the wyvern kind of looks down and makes like dead ass eye contact with Hess as he's hold on.
That boy is fucking dead.
He's gone.
Alright, guys, let's take out the eyes. Then we run. We can't save him, can we?
No.
It's a wyvern, dude.
Let's find this fucking thing.
If there's one thing I can definitely say from experience, never compare wyverns to fucking D&D style.
No.
These things
Not at all.
are as bad as dragons and will fucking rip you your ass in half.
They make your ass grass and they've got a weed whacker.
They're gonna turn your ass into the next fucking Tuesday special.
A good old grilled ass steak.
Fucking barbecued bitch on a stick.
You know what I appreciate about this art, though? It's actually a fucking wyvern,
Yep.
not a god dragon.
Mm-hmm.
It's got that nice fucking dangerous, poisonous barb.
Mm-hmm. God. I'm so sorry, Hess.
No, you're not.
I am. Because I called it on him.
I'm so fucking happy. I just fucking merged with the dirt.
You're happy until that thing starts fucking shaking everything in your cover, including you, to get the Hess.
At that point, he'll be a little bit past me.
Exactly, that's when you book it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just vanishes into the
God
fucking woods.
Damn, though, Matt. I like how you make the NPC a fucking red shirt on accident.
Gotta go fast.
Because you get the fucking high rolls for poor.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's a great story and all. Because, like, we're on the way out, hopefully. And then fate shits on.
All over us. Ow.
Oh my fucking.
Clearly, the Dice Gods have a sense of theatrics.
They clearly do. Because I have never
See,
rolled
that's
so
why-
fucking well other than when I Kool-Aid man through shit.
When you're in a
And then,
dungeon, don't talk about your dreams. Don't say, I hope everyone makes it through this.
So you guys, everyone's just to kind of hear like an echo of Skaven and like footsteps above at the top of the tunnel, and he kind of like directs his attention very like hastily upwards toward the tunnel, and he just fucking like basically shoots out of the tunnel like a fucking torpedo, and starts flying around.
Oh.
So Hesh shit himself, right?
Yeah.
Is he even there anymore?
He's like trembling and like you can just see a puddle around his
piss.
around where he's sitting.
Oh.
You're in the piss puddle.
I mean, look. Would any of you guys have had a different reaction to that?
Fuck no.
No.
Easily. Come on, I'm an elf. Elves don't fucking give a shit about things.
So
There's something I fucking
You
know.
can fucking eat them.
I just kind of like emerge from my little dirt cubby and just kind of like look around like, is everyone alive?
No, Hardwin, I am dead. I'm sorry.
Yes. I'm gonna give the thumbs up and yes. I'm like breathing hard too, but yes.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Exactly.
Quickly fucking start scooching up towards the entrance. Fucking.
Well,
Okay. Yeah, so you guys start to make your
I'll look back and see
Remaining
the dwarf on your fucking ass. Like, has probably like loads of shit falling out of his pants.
here the
No, the fucking has just fucking.
oh yeah. He's like really shaking up.
Yeah, he must look like he's carrying a second backpack in his pants.
Has to fucking shake his leg bits, gets him.
He's like, what? So what happened? Why did it spare me?
Sigma's
I was
bursting.
I was sure I was looking death straight in the eyes.
don't fucking consider it. Just move.
Just take the win and let's go.
And yeah, you guys continue up this passage. Takes about an hour to get to the very top, but finally you guys are able to break to the surface, and you know, you come back to the
Oh shit, he's coming with us.
back to
Oh my god.
you know, fresh air. The whole and it's still kind of covering you. And at this point, I mean, like obviously it's not going to be on like you're not on this part of the map because like the party is like the camp is somewhere like kind of like on this beach and then further like inland.
We're like around there, if I remember
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You guys like got pooped out like not exactly on this
Pooped
mountain.
out.
Not exactly on this mountain, but like on a terrain kind of like on the side of this mountain right here.
Like on the slope or terrace or some shit.
Yeah, just not on this exact mountain, but just for like reference. That's kind
Yeah.
of like what your terrain is like.
Is there a tree nearby?
Yes, I mean this whole area is filled with just endless trees and canopy.
Now if he tenderly embraces the nearest tree.
Oh, my eye!
Alright, meanwhile, Loud's throwing up on the side out of sheer terror.
Oh, fuck. Come on.
You just see Hess kind of go behind a bush and see him like take off his pants and shake them out.
He wore his brown pants, right?
And I'm pretty sure there's like an Abraham anaconda sized shit in that fucking thing.
So as he's shaking, as you guys are kind of like, you know, Rika, Loud's throwing up. What's Heartwind, Rika, and Frederick doing?
Hyperventilating.
Trying to figure out where we are.
Just briefly.
Because I want to get as far away from this fucking place as possible. That thing made us nasty.
Yep.
Briefly taking a very deep breath of fresh air, and then.
So as everyone is breath of fresh air, you start to hear flapping wings again, and you see the shadow of the wyvern kind of over the canopy.
To the tree lines! To the tree lines! Go!
Take cover in
go.
the foliage.
Run, nigga, run!
Yep.
Just pick up the pants, Wilbur. Don't worry about putting them on. Come on! Come on!
Yeah, he's just fucking naked, like running at, like behind you guys.
He's running with a little kid, yeah. He's like, ah!
Just enjoy the breeze! Enjoy the breeze and run! Fucking run!
It's like there's so many mosquitoes.
Who gives a shit? You'll get more blood back.
And then you hear it land behind you guys. Behind you.
Ah!
Well, no, not like right behind you guys. Not right behind you guys. Like where you guys came out of the tunnel. Like you like lands back into the tunnel.
Does it? Oh,
And nestles itself in there.
Thank fuck.
Nigga, I want to be out of sight of that motherfucker.
Yeah, no,
exactly.
Yeah, no stopping.
This is not okay.
Go. It's inside. We're leaving right now.
We gotta try to find that stream. We can use that to navigate back. At least hit the coast.
Great idea. Stick to the trees for now. Put a little distance behind us.
Don't get separated.
Go.
Awesome. Let's say, yeah, I think me and Nilope should be hard to detect just because of the whole, like, rover woodland, or just count?
Oh wait, no, you're not. You guys aren't. It's not chasing you or anything. It's just.
Oh, yeah,
It went back into its tunnel.
Still hauling
just
ass.
Yeah, I'm taking whatever advantage again, then I'll get eaten by a fucking wyvern.
Yeah. So Nilofe, I guess make me that navigation.
Alright,
God.
gonna do that classic ass fucking arrow trick, but use different shapes to make them different from the last arrow brunch or some shit. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like last. Yeah, fuck it.
Poor fucking Wilbur. Oh no.
Oh
How many corruption points am I at?
Corruption.
I can afford it. Let's go.
no!
Yeah!
I do not want to get lost on a mountain near a wyvern.
I definitely don't want to be lost on a mountain near a fucking wyvern for please. Please say.
Come on,
I'm
oh thank
annoyed.
God.
I'm annoyed
Oh.
that passed. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh. Why?
I don't know.
Because you want to fight it.
Because I like watching things suffer, I think.
Yeah.
You
are a
fucking
true-
masochist? Don't pull me into your bullshit.
This is why I call you a true Alphian.
Yeah, I think I earned that one.
Okay.
You can suffer in silence, bitch. Leave me alone.
So you are leading the party for about 2 hours, to where you start to hear a stream of blood.
You guys hear the street too, right?
Yeah.
It's not wishful thinking on my. Oh, thank God. Or thank the gods.
We're safer than before. Oh, that's fine. They didn't get back. Make sure everything back at the camp's all right.
Adriel looks after us, so thank God.
Get me out of here.
But you get to the stream, and you believe that if you just keep following it south, it will lead you to where you need to go.
Alright, everyone, if we follow the stream this way, we should get back to camp. Any objections?
None whatsoever.
Here.
Nope.
Nope.
Alright, let's go.
Yes,
Alright, so
you can put on your pants now.
You could probably wash them out too.
yeah, he'll take a couple like minutes to I guess do that, and then We'll put him on.
I'm gonna go refill my fucking water skin.
You sure do it upriver.
Oh yes.
Can we shoot bricks?
E. coli.
Did I ever tell you? Basically, we had a entire platoon, not my platoon, but another platoon in boot camp have E. coli.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
Because one of the guys shit his sheets, and during
I remember the
nighttime,
story, yeah.
during nighttime he like snuck out and did his laundry and mixed it in with,
The drinking water.
well, no, with like everyone else's shit, and so it got onto like everyone's like uniforms
Oh my god.
and everything, and
Jesus.
the entire
Ew.
during the Crucible, which was like the last, I think, like the second week, not the last week, but the one before that. Like you just had people just like passing out and like throwing up and shit, and like
So what kind?
half the platoon got that shit.
So what kind of ass beating did they inflict upon him?
I have no idea. I wasn't there to see if anything happened to him.
Little do we know that Matt was the one who washed the shit pants.
Oh yeah. No, I just took a shit.
Story.
I just took a shit in the washer machine and closed it.
Or make us think they better
That's
than
how
us.
a real man
I'll
does
show them.
I feel like that's something Josh has done in the D&D game at some point.
I mean, he
Shit
did that
in
in
a
a
washing
traveling
machine.
game. Well,
That was
not
a
in a
vet,
washing
though.
machine event, yeah. But yeah, you guys follow the stream, and eventually, you pass the area to where you entered the fort, and eventually make it to the cliffs as well and stuff, and you kind of get on the ledge and you can see the second base that's kind of built further up from the beach, and you see the guards kind of on the perimeter kind of walking around.
Hey Harwin, I got a stupidish question to ask. After going through that whole deal, right? Did we gain more than we lost, or are we kind of at a net loss here? And I'm pretty sure Josh is AFK right now.
Frederick.
I replaced Hartman with Frederick. Frederick, how do you respond?
Ask it again.
Basically, did we gain more than we lose going through the fucking tunnels?
We gain a lot more, mainly because we're alive, and we can report this. Because now we know about different factions operating here on this island, when we knew nothing. Before, it was just a hint of elves. Now we have those things.
So you can look for the elves, though.
So I work Tuesday and then I'm off Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay. But I think that's a good spot to call it.
Dang.
Alright, no probe.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Tuesday.
Oh. Oh. I just want to get
There's
back
a lot of
to
shit
camp,
going on in
man.
the background there.
Yeah.
Someone be watching.
I just want to get back, man.
I
I want to finally be back in civilization and figure out the whole expedition got fucked while we were away.
We're gonna get back there and find out your father's dead then.
Oh yeah, you mean the thing that'll give me my first corruption?
Probably. Fucking get tossed into
God.
the throes of depression.
Hey Josh, I got the question for you, my dude.
Yes?
When the fuck are we gonna get some Dark Whispers, do you think? And how bad are they gonna be?
Oh, also, So before I end it, just so I don't forget by next session.
I don't like how you were reminded as the Dark Whispers. I'm concerned now.
That'd be fun.
I don't care about the Dark Whispers. I'm just happy I got a plus 30 on the fucking dirt. This dirt stealth. Just
Your burrow maneuver.
I didn't even burrow. It's like, you know how they take
It's the
cover
burrito.
Yeah, you know how they take cover in like sandstorm deserts and shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that idea. Just like have everything cover over me with a little bit of the blanket where I could just fucking breathe.
Alright, can everyone 30 endurance check.
Plus 30 endurance.
Plus 30 endurance.
Correct.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, because of disease.
Correctamundo.
Shotgun!
Yes! Oh.
1, 2, 3. Alright.
Mine goes through.
Thank God I upped the fuck out of my endurance.
No, it did not.
Shit. Hang on.
Huh? No, I didn't do it.
I shit on the floor.
Hey, Danny, roll that endurance plus 30, my dude.
Okay.
Where's Danny?
I'm gonna die.
Now you're
How
not.
much fucking endurance do you
Wait.
have?
Shit.
Nope, I fucked that up.
What?
Oh, subtract 30, you still pass.
True.
Yeah. So you're fine.
Oh, I'm assuming we're counting the first. One kind of.
Roll endurance, Monty.
I did.
Yeah, nothing
Hasn't
came
gone
through.
through.
Yeah, hasn't gone through.
Matt, do you want to roll it for him? Or Monty, you have
Okay.
people, right? Take
There
a
were two?
screenshot.
Okay.
So, Wilbur
But the
and
first one was the
Dwarf.
first one was a 78. I ended up rolling them twice by accident. So the first one was a 78. Second one was 56. Did you just want me to like spend the fortune to get like to use the 56?
Wait.
So
Would
you
you
failed
pass?
the first roll, is what I'm hearing, and you're gonna use a
Failed the
fortune
first roll.
for the second.
Use the fortune one for the second one, which I passed.
Okay, yeah, I mean, then you would pass. And then...
I still want that screen cap on it. I want some visible proof.
Man, hard.
But it is a valuable skill to have, Monty, being able to take screenshots. At a moment's notice.
Just take a picture.
Alright, and then I need,
See what?
I need you guys to either make an endurance check or a cool check.
And no bonuses either way, yeah?
Correct. And this is for corruption, corrupting influences.
Ah. Mm. Do you want to take a corruption?
Yep.
That's a good point, actually. Can you take corruption points on the rolls to avoid corruption?
No.
This is a minor corruption, so you'd only gain 1 corruption
Top
point.
win is pristine, baby.
Okay, so
It'd
who's
be
the
like-
score?
Corruption.
Endurance are cool, either or.
So anybody with corruption or just like
Roll the
just
dice,
everybody.
Monty.
Everybody. Whew. All I'm
Alright,
gonna
easy to
say,
go through.
resilience well spent.
Alright, so Rika failed. They're gonna
Well, I don't have any more fortune points,
did mine go through yet?
and I would just end
No.
up taking it anyway. So.
Shit, fuck.
Okay,
Matt, do you want to roll for him?
Sure. Yeah, I'll just roll for you real quick.
Everyone's higher would probably be with one you pick.
Alright, so you want... So your cool is...
39, so roll endurance. God damn it.
I don't even see endurance on it.
Should be right after drive and before entertain. It's like in the middle.
Oh, it's in the, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a skill. That's weird.
Yeah, it's a skill.
Oh, it went through.
Oh, there's
Okay,
the
there's Monty.
Okay, so yeah. No, he passed.
Well, it went.
Right.
Wait, it went from. So, okay.
Okay, so those
37.
two.
Yeah, those two were
for-
from the one before. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Monty, is
And
you
then the
roll a
third one
37 or
was-
did Matt roll a 37?
No, that's underneath his name.
And then so it's
Oh,
Rika and
And I also failed.
okay. So yeah, you guys just gained 1 corruption.
I'm free!
Fuck.
I'm free!
Okay, Josh, how many corruption points do you got?
I mean, I don't get one because I got fucking.
I mean, what's your total? We're keeping track here, right?
I'm at
It's a
6.
contest.
I'm at 6. Fuck you.
I'm at 6 as well. We're tied.
Oh, and then Monty gained a resolve.
Sweet.
A result?
Yeah, Monty
Okay.
for reasons.
This seems mildly sketchy. Oh, I have to
He
change.
stuck a finger
Whoa.
up Wilbur's ass.
Do you I mean, do you want to add a character?
Huh?
Out of character? Do you want to tell them what happened or no?
Fuck it, sure.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Cast my first spell.
What?
Noise spell.
What's
I
the?
can't-
Oh, the silent foot
Yeah.
one?
Oh, that's the thing that you made the dragon fly off?
The noise spell.
No shit. Nice fucking work. Man.
Holy shit.
Smooth as fuck.
That explains the pause. I'm thinking about the right moment.
Slick shit,
Yeah,
my
that's
bro.
beautiful.
Slick shit.
I just thought that was like a pretty. It seems like a very, I guess, loud thing.
And Monty did it all on his own. No one helped him.
It was beautiful.
I had an in-character reason to do it too. I was like getting friendly with Hess over here. Didn't want to watch him get eaten by a fucking wyvern.
I mean, I don't want Hess to get eaten, but you know, what